Yes, and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, God woke me up, and prophetically I had the ability to see in the realm of the spirit. There is a spiritual slaughter that's taking place in the realm of the spirit. The enemy is whipping, my God, the people of God, because number one, they do not have the knowledge to be able to operate in the realm of the spirit. It's not playing church. When you came on this side, I have to tell folk you in a battle. You might as well come in and disarm yourself of everything that ain't like Jesus, because if you don't, that enemy is going to whip your tail. Jesus, Korobo Shata. You need to come in and understand that you're in a battle. When you come on the Lord's side, the fight just begun. You was not fighting when you was in the world, because the enemy already had you. He now is coming to oppose you. So it becomes key and critical by the Spirit of God. I pray that you have the ability to see in the realm of the Spirit, to see what the enemy is doing in your household, what the enemy is doing in the house of the Lord, what the enemy is doing, the assignment, because the enemy has a strategic assignment. And I see the people of God being slaughtered in the realm of the Spirit, because we got folk playing church. We don't have folk. The body of Christ is supposed to be disarming the powers of darkness. Playing church is not going to defeat the enemy. The enemy is laughing at the church because we're playing church. I'm not called to play church. I am ordained by the Spirit of God to be able to disarm the powers of darkness. I hate the enemy. The enemy has stole too much from me. He has stolen from my mother. I have a vengeance, and my vengeance is to obey the voice of God and to see the powers of darkness disarmed in folk life, to see curses broken, to see people walking in the destiny and the ordination that God has for their life. I am on the mission, and I'm telling you that I am mad at the devil, and I have a vengeance, and I'm not playing church with nobody. I'm on an assignment, and I'm aggressively, violently taking it by force, because it is time that we disarm the powers of darkness. We need to have the ability to see in the realm of the Spirit what the enemy is doing. God told Gideon, take some folk to that water, and when he took them, he said, nope, move him, move her, move her. They are weak links. They will not be able to engage in the battle. God has a strategic people that have the ability by the Spirit of God to be able to engage. You're in a battle. I said you're in a battle. I said you're in a battle. I said you're in a battle. And it is time that we stand up as the army of God and do the work that God has called for us to do in this time and in this hour.